Kawan, you made tunes, right?
Player 1, press start. Start. Press start. Start. Player 1, press start. Start. Press start. Start. Player 1, press start. Start. Press start. Press start. Start. Player 1, press start. Start. Press start. Start. Player 1, press start. Start. Press start. Press start. Start. Player 1, press start. Start. Press start. Start. Player 1, press start. Start. Press start.
Hello, my friends. Welcome back to the Affinity Inc. stream. My name is Phoenix, but you can also call me Jay. And today, we're all about balance here, you know? So, last week, we were committing the crimes. This week, we're solving the crimes. We're heading back into Sherlock Holmes, Crimes and Punishment. Excited, you know? We're getting back into it with the world's greatest detective. So let me go ahead and get the game audio going here. Switch over. Whoops. Kind of abrupt. Wait. Okay, hold on. Okay, there we go. Cool. All right. Apologies as well. Started a little bit late today, but it's okay. And because of that, we're gonna waste no time. We're gonna jump straight in. So, I watched the last one back because it was a while ago to remind myself of where we left off. Because I don't believe it'll yeah, it's not gonna run that cutscene back. So, basically, these two were gearing up to go on vacation. Then Sherlock Holmes' brother. Okay, too close. Back it up. Mycroft. I didn't even know the man had a brother, I'll be honest with you. Pulled up, was like, yo, England needs you. And Sherlock Holmes was like, not my problem. You gotta respect it.
Holmes, please call a cab while I pack my suitcase. We should be late for the train.
Do I have a phone? What is my objective, actually? Do I know? That's not what I meant to do. I guess I'm just leaving the door, right?
Watson, I'll hold a cab for us. We leave in 5 minutes for the station.
Okay, bet. So basically, you know, he was like, okay, fine. Go on your trip, have fun, and basically ring me when you're back. So presumably that's where we're jumping to now.
What
Unless.
a gloomy night. It was warmer inside the waiting hall.
Since the station master told us that the train is about to arrive, we should not have to wait very much longer.
Yes, at last.
Attention! The train is arriving at the station. Please stand well away from the platform edge.
I'll take your bags and your blasted archive suitcase. But, Holmes, the headlight. It's faded away.
Something is wrong. I can't hear any sound from the incoming train.
True.
Excuse me, sir. Can you explain what has happened?
I don't know. It's as if the train vanished into thin air.
Holmes, say something.
Quick, fetch a lantern and let us take a look.
It's too dark.
I know we'd
Only
be dealing
fog
with
and rails, nothing else.
the paranormal in this game.
There is no use in stumbling around here at night. We will come back tomorrow.
The next morning, very early. Alright, let's open up this casebook. So, solve the mystery of the vanished train. A late-night railway station, an incoming train, an impossible riddle. Holmes and Watson's return from holiday evolves into a tale of intrigue. Evesham. Or Evesham? Probably Evesham. And obviously we got no evidence or documents because we are just starting. We already have that. Okay, none of that stuff is new. Let's get it.
Well, here we are again at Evesham Station. We have a full day ahead. Let us begin our investigation.
Alright, let's get a move on. Alright, are these those rails, or is this... Actually, are these even... These are just tread marks from the wheels. I don't think these are rails. I forget, can I run in this game? I guess I can. Here we go. Alright, alright. So, we was standing there. And I think it was supposed to come from here. So... I think that was the direction they were facing, but we'll find out soon enough. I'm gonna get to running. There's... Oh. Okay.
This is the place where we saw the train vanish last night.
Railway sleepers. Nothing unusual.
Well, what is this? This
A
looks unusual.
discarded item, possibly thrown from the train.
But what's the liquid? Or the substance? Not the film.
Railway sleepers. Nothing unusual.
Alright, I guess we're... oh, there we go. Ground
Railway sleep.
No!
There
Thank
are
you.
no tracks or footprints on the ground.
That was very insightful. Oh my gosh. Oh, I guess I can't run any further that way. Okay. Thanks. Oh gosh. Okay. They're pointing me in the way I need to walk. Wait, is that different? Was that highlighted? Oh, it is.
The rails have not been touched. There's nothing unusual here.
So, okay, there it goes.
There are no signs to indicate that the train ran off the track, nor are there any other traces. There is nothing whatsoever. There are no clues. But then, a negative result is also a result.
Oh, I see what you're getting at. No clues, and you're smiling.
Yes, Watson, I do smile on occasion. This mystery appears very promising. This investigation won't be simple. We shall require a map of the region.
Perhaps the station master could lend us one.
Alright. Figured I would just, you know, check one more time. Yeah, you know, because, like, even the music is a little more ominous than it has been.
Good morning. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson.
Yes, I remember you. I'm Station Master Everett. You were here last night. So, you were Mr. Holmes, the great detective. Will you be
greatest.
investigating what happened?
I shall indeed.
It is extraordinary that an entire train could disappear like that. And to think of all the poor people inside it, the passengers, the driver.
Yeah. Kind of weird how you Sherlock OMG Middle School Media Streaming. Yeah. What's up, Spoons? We're here. Technically part 2. Played a little bit. But now we're on to a new case. If you missed it, well, he kind of just said it, but we're exploring the mystery of a missing train. Whole thing just gone. Oh, there we go. Honorary badge. Honorary badge. Someone's getting fired over this. Oh yeah, and it might be the person we're investigating right now. I'm not sure yet. All right, he's married. Information about the train. I mean, you know, why not?
Could you please give us any details about the train?
Yeah, like where was it coming
There's
from?
nothing so very special about it. At least not that I can recall. My memory's not what it used to be.
Yes.
However, if you need it, you can have the train composition report. It's inside my office.
All right, yeah, hand it over. But also, when you do that, give me the map.
I would be glad to have a detailed map of the local railway district.
How do you lose a train?
But of course, please, take
We're
the
gonna
one that's
find
pinned
out.
inside the waiting hall.
See you later, my good man.
We are going to find out. Alright. Station Master of Evesham. This man is in his 60s and he has been married for a long time. The fresh spots of earth upon his sleeves reveal a passion for gardening. How do you get that just from whatever? It's Sherlock. Who am I to question it? Badge of Honorable Station Master reveals that he is a long-standing employee. All of this demonstrates his desire to live a quiet and stable life. Okay. Oh, honorable. Yeah, so like when it said honorary, I thought it was like, you know, like he not official. But that makes more sense. That is more of a distinguishable
Railway post bags.
type of badge rather than like a he not legit type of badge. Did I walk in the wrong room? Door's wide open. Wait, was it? Maybe it wasn't. Okay. Oh yeah, this makes more sense. Watson, don't be running in here like that. Looking very suspicious.
Holmes, how is it even possible for a train to disappear?
Watson, that's what we're trying to figure out, man. Please move. Don't make me walk all the way around. Watson, move! I wish I could push you. Surely there's something in here that I need, right? Like... Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, like, there's gotta be something. Alright, message to all stations. Mr. Robinson is located at Bridlington Station?
A new telegram.
I think we should meet this Mr. Robinson.
Okay, but so... Where's the map, though? Locate a map of the surrounding area would be useful. Yeah, I know. Alright, Nottingham, London, train, liner, number 324. Composition, locomotive, coal car, first class car, postal wagon, special wagon, ordered by Mr. Robinson. Okay, there he goes again. Second class car.
Here is the train set.
Alright. So I think we just need the map now.
A telegraph.
I don't think there's anything else in here that we need. Man, where is this map at? I don't think there's anything behind there. And I'm almost positive it's just gonna be somewhere very obvious. Oh, maybe in the waiting hall? Well, no, I think that's what that is. Train service.
An old locomotive bell.
Yeah.
This part is probably from a locomotive.
It's all from a locomotive.
This place serves as a storage area for the station. This part is probably from a locomotive.
Alright. Brother, where is this map? I'm finna ask these people. Also, just kind of curious. Oh. I'm not allowed to talk to them, or do I just need to go around the other way? Hey, where did you say the map was again? I'll come back.
See you later, my good man.
I do need... Watson, I swear, bro. I do need to ask him about that, but I'm going to find this map first. Because there may be additional... Ah, dang, I really just can't talk to them. They're just here as, like, set pieces. Alright, fair enough. I suppose they wouldn't know anything necessarily. Did it? I feel like I'm just being dumb. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Let me out. Okay, to map the surrounding area. Alright, yeah, I mean... Oh, are you serious?
This map will be useful.
I mean, I knew it was going to happen, you know? Like, it was going to have to be somewhere very obvious that I just ran past or overlooked. Alright.
According to the train composition report, there was a special wagon. What does that entail?
That's a highly secure car, ordered by a private party. It is generally to carry something of value. Those wagons have iron walls, you know, without any windows. And they're fitted with a complex key lock.
That is important information. Do you know what was inside this particular wagon?
Certainly not. No, that's private. And it's not my responsibility to allot the wagons to whoever.
Alright.
Was there anything exceptional about any of the passengers aboard the train?
What do you mean? Like officials? I wouldn't know. Oh, but now that you mention it, yes, there was something. There was a message from Bridlington station saying that the train had been delayed because of an issue with the passengers. What kind of problem that they didn't say?
That
And
is
you didn't
interesting.
ask? You just... Man really said that's not my problem.
You mentioned a problem at Bridlington station. I should like to visit this station. Could you mark it on the local map?
Of course. It's a suburban railway station. You might take a cab there.
See you later, my good man.
I gotta say, like, it's just something about the way that he talks that just, like... And you know, it could be like a red herring, right? Retrieve information about the passengers. Let me see. So that's where we're going. Find out what the special wagon. Well, yeah, I mean, I feel like all of that's gonna be uncovered when we get to Bridlington. So, but yeah, it's just something about the way that he talks that just makes me feel like he's a little suspicious. But also, he don't seem to know a lot of what's going on. So, you know? Angry passenger, okay.
This is an absolute scandal. It's always the same with these rail companies. No respect for the customer.
Okay. Cheap ticket. Also married. Rough skin. What happened?
Please calm down, sir. What is your concern?
Concern? What is my concern? I'll tell you what my concern is.
Please do.
Last night, I were on the train as usual with my colleague, heading home. Then along came this ridiculous ticket inspector, who started arguing that our tickets were invalid. He made us get off the train, and he was extremely rude about it.
Oh yeah, no, that's pretty bogus.
Were you aboard the train that vanished last night?
Yes, I heard that it disappeared, but I don't care because we would have stopped before then anyway. Our tickets were valid, and no doubt about it. And then, to top it all, the ticket inspector pushed everyone else out too, except for a bunch of rich. Well, because their type don't need a ticket.
Interesting.
Can you recall anything more specific about this fortunate group?
Well, yes. They were all foreigners. Spanish-looking toffs with snake eyes.
Alright, that feels a little derogatory.
Goodbye, sir.
And correctly so, Sherlock is like, alright, moving on.
Good day to you, sir.
Good day. To whom am I speaking?
My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is...
Are you a representative of this damned railway company? Because I have a complaint.
No.
We are not from the railway company. We are...
Well, in that case, Mr. Shamrock Flomes, please excuse me.
That's not
but
what
I'm
I
not
said.
in the mood for idle chit-chat at the moment.
Are you one of these quote-unquote fortunate folks? Australian hat. Expensive clothes. Heavy gold ring. What the... That was weird. It definitely said something else before it said crocodile skin.
You must be Mr. Robinson, is that correct?
Yes?
I am leading the investigation of the disappearing train. It would help if you could answer my questions.
Ah, well, all right. I have nothing to hide.
I didn't ask if you did.
I presume it was you who placed the order for the special wagon.
Yes. It was to transport my valuable prototype safely to London. My prototype is a revolutionary device. It is capable of producing electricity. I'm a businessman and an engineer. I had already found several potential customers for my invention. But I was very optimistic about the directors' board who were travelling on the train last night.
I don't think the prototype value... Well, that could be why the train vanished. They wanted to take the prototype and just took the whole train. Were you on the train? I feel like no, right? Because he would have been gone too. I guess he could have gotten off sooner. But I'll start with this first question.
You mentioned a director's board. Which company do they own?
The Chilean Barcazas Company. I had made an appointment with them. Now they are lost, along with the train and my prototype.
What do you know about the Barcazas Company?
It's a large South American company. They showed a great deal of interest in my prototype, and they seemed wealthy enough to do business with.
That's the important part. I mean, what is going on here?
This revolutionary machine of yours, was it very valuable?
For God's sake, sir, it is priceless. It could change the world we live in, and yet I was selling it for almost nothing. I am a humanitarian, you see.
I
I do
believe
not know if I will ever be able to get over this disaster. I cannot believe that it disappeared with that damned train.
Mr. Robinson, could you please clarify? Were you traveling alongside your prototype?
Yes, I was. But I had to step off the train. And all because of this stupid station master.
I received a telegram declaring that an important person, a Mr. Bromsby, wished to see you in the waiting room. I merely informed you of this.
Mr. Bromsby is a wealthy gentleman. His interest in my invention was truly unexpected. So yes, of course, I agreed to see him. Unfortunately, he wasn't there. I thought perhaps he might have been delayed, so I chose to wait a while. But despite my requests, the train left the station without me. Absolutely unacceptable.
The
The
camera work during
timetable
this scene
is
is amazing.
strict. We cannot wait any longer. The regulations require the train to be on time.
You are an idiot. You will pay for it. I will sue you.
The
The
humanitarian
ticket
folks.
inspector forced all the passengers from the train except for the directors of the Barcazes Chilean Company.
No chase to the train, special wagon, train vanished with the people. I mean, that's like, it's like, I guess it's not related. Okay. Chilean sit on the train. Okay, well, so this is connected, like, so boom and then boom, right? Because there's some of those missing people. Accident. The Chileans stay on the the Chileans stay on the train was just a coincidence. The train conductor overlooked them. The directors of the Chilean Barcazes company were intentionally left on the train. The controller removed all passengers from the train except for the... Well, we don't know that. Right? Like, I don't think anything has said definitively that... Well, so I guess I can put accident for now. That's where I'm leaning. Because I don't think anything has specifically stated that they were the only ones left on there. So, I'm not going to make that assumption at the moment. Hey, what up, though?
Good day to you, gentlemen. How may I help you?
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I am investigating the unfortunate disappearance of last night's train.
I see. I'm Station Master Bertram, but my supervisor has not informed me about this. I do not know if...
Do not worry. I have only a few questions.
Like, hasn't informed you as in you didn't know that the train vanished, or hasn't informed you of, like, me coming here to investigate? I mean, we knew that. Clean clothes. This patch don't mean nothing? Oh, I guess it's just the station uniform. Instructions to station master. Yeah, no. The man is fresh.
Station Master Everett
Probably the
from
first week on the
Evesham
job.
told us that you reported a problem with some passengers last night.
Indeed. This train is a regular line for those who work at Nottingham. But yesterday, everyone was asked to get off the train here at my station. I've no idea why, and it delayed the train. But the worst of it is that now I have to deal with two furious passengers who are complaining about the company's service. They stayed here the whole night, but people do not usually pay much attention to the regulations, you see. There are very strict and clear rules. Paragraph 234 of Article 2G-43 states that in the event of a complaint, you must...
Yes, thank you. I understand.
Sherlock hit him with that. Hey man, I'm happy for you, or sorry that happened. Was not trying to hear none of that.
Apart from the passengers disembarking, did you notice anything else that was unusual last night?
I did. And I mentioned it in my report to our higher management on the matter.
What was it?
Sorry, but I can't tell you. The station master's reports are confidential.
Confidential, you say? How long have you been working here?
I have worked here long enough to be quite capable of managing a railway station.
Train composition, train was delayed, railway map, Robinson stepped off. Yeah, I mean, the hesitation, as soon as someone starts quoting the rules, it becomes, oh, brother moment. Facts, Kobe, you are absolutely correct. I mean, because no one wants to hear all that, man. Like, get out of here. But yeah, his hesitation as he says, quite capable of managing a railway station. You're getting defensive, my guy. I know you're a rookie. I mean, come on now. But I'm going to start off with the train composition because that was incorrect. All right.
Apart from the passengers disembark, what was it?
Sorry, but I've worked here long enough to be quite capable of managing
I
a railway
thought it was
station.
gonna be like a situation where it's like, oh, but I know stuff, so you could tell me. But I guess we are just gonna call him out for being new here.
Let me speak frankly, Mr. Bertram. Your age and your lack of confidence in your position are
Dang,
quite
that's
apparent.
what I said. Whoa,
You cannot
I should have
deny
just gone
that
with
you
my
have
first,
only
my first gut.
recently completed your studies.
I was at the top of my class.
Listen here, young man. I am aware that you wish to protect yourself behind all these regulations, but I represent the law.
And you are obstructing the investigation of an important case. I would suggest that you cooperate with Mr. Holmes. Think of your career.
Ah, that is... Well, I'll tell you everything. First of all, I scolded the ticket inspector, for it was he who asked the passengers to leave the train. It was not his right to do so. He was very rude.
That's what the
And
other
then,
guy said.
later on, I received a most peculiar telegram from my colleague at Chesterfield Station, the next stop along the line.
All right, I guess we're just gonna be hopping stations. Before I proceed in this, Sherlock and Watson really just peer pressure, bro. That's first. But then two, Sherlock said respect your elders. I don't care what your rule book says. You're young.
What
I have
did
the
the
authority.
telegram say?
Well, that was the peculiar thing. It was almost unreadable. It was full of errors and awfully vague. It was hard to understand if the train had correctly passed that station or not. You can read it for yourself.
We ought to visit Chesterfield Station. We need to confirm if the station master saw the train or not.
I think so. Okay. Oh yeah, that is real bad. Chesterfield Railway Station, train liner number 324. All right, that's the one we're looking for. Arrived at what? So like 12:30. Departed at 12:35. Okay. Little midnight train. What the? Get me out. Actually, anything else in here? Gap in the floor. Sheet of paper. Now hold on.
The insurance policy for Robinson's machine. A significant sum.
Insurance organized by Thomas L. Robinson for his prototype called the Autonomous Electricity Generator. This policy partially covers the loss of the prototype up to 50% of its value. Maximum cover amount, £15,000. Insurance duration, 1 year renewable. Interesting. But at the same time, I don't feel like
A telegraph.
I don't feel like Robinson would have like intentionally set something up for the train to vanish, because he was gonna make money regardless. You know what I mean? And I imagine, well,
Don't touch anything, please.
man, I do what I want. But he did also claim to be a humanitarian, saying that he was gonna sell it for basically nothing. So I don't know. Let's go ahead and press him right quick. What's the overview of the case so far, Sherlock? Well, Kobe, we, and by that I mean Sherlock and Watson, were on our way home from a vacation, and the train that we were supposed to get on quite literally vanished in thin air. Like right as it was about to hit the station. So that's where we're at. We're here investigating, trying to figure out how the whole train just poof into the air. And you know, obviously the case keeps getting deeper. So
According to this document, you have insurance for your prototype.
Oh, thank God. Where did you find it?
Near the telegraph station.
I must have lost it when I tried to send a message, which I was prevented from doing.
I apologise
Wait,
for
are
that,
you-
but regulations state that public access to the telegraph is strictly prohibited.
Upon my word, you keep on digging that hole of yours. You have no idea who I am.
I mean, I know he's not as famous as Sherlock Holmes. I ain't never heard of him, but was he the one who typed that message? Like maybe he was Russian, and that's why it was so, you know, typo stricken. We'll find out.
I see that you kept your grip sack with you. Why don't you leave it in the luggage room?
I've had other things to think about. I lost my prototype. And this idiot station master just stands here doing nothing to help.
Oh, but...
Well, that won't do at all. Station Master, I believe that the regulations state that any passenger luggage should be taken to the luggage room.
I'll do it right away, sir. Sorry, sir.
None of these people are your
This
boss,
Robinson
dog.
is quite a character. We should learn more about him.
Yeah, no, I know we're gonna go look through his stuff. I see the game you're playing. Where's the luggage room?
Don't touch anything, please.
All right, you really aren't helpful. I was gonna back you up.
Railway post bags.
There we go. Okay, see, cause I was curious, cause when we were inspecting them, they glossed over the little luggage case. So I'm glad that this came back up. A disappearing train. Might as well call that the Phantom Express instead of the Polar Express. Covey, please. Sir, please. This is a very serious matter. People are missing, alright? And you're over here making puns. It's pretty good, though, I ain't gonna lie.
This grip sack belongs to Mr. Robinson.
Yeah,
I think we should open it, Holmes. This is what they call force majeure. I'll keep watch.
Of course.
Did we really have to confirm that it we saw him with it? What is... Missing their train ticket. Wait, oh my god. Wait. Okay. I guess we'll start here. Okay. Well, no, I think this was fine. Well, no, because now there's a gap there. Oh, that's weird. I don't see where the line is. What in the world? Okay. This one's weird. Okay, but that's about right. And then that's about right. But then we're losing this. Well, okay, so that allows us to see both. So we'll do it like this, alright? Then we'll go back in, line that up. Then we'll go back here. Okay, there we go. I did it on its own. We did it. Business papers.
Look, Watson. A bundle of contracts. Very suspicious. We should study them carefully.
It's an exclusive sales
An
contract.
exclusive sales contract. Mr. Robinson is the seller.
Yeah. Alright, next up.
Yet another exclusive sales contract. Mr. Robinson is the seller.
Please don't keep repeating the same thing. Okay, I was just making sure that it... Wait, no, go back. Crap.
Yet another exclusive.
These are
Mr. Robinson is the
all
seller.
the same. But also, that's interesting as well, because how do you have so many quote-unquote exclusive contracts?
Yet another Mr. Robinson is the seller.
Hey, Mans is running a scam.
Well, it is very clear that this Mr. Robinson received prepayments from various people for his machine.
Alright, the humanitarian looks even less, you know, reputable by the second. So maybe he did make the train vanish. Hey, man.
I will not move from here until I receive my refund.
Okay. Maybe that's not... Maybe I drew the wrong
This
conclusion.
Robinson fellow seems suspicious to me.
Yeah, I agree. We should press him.
I will not move from here until I receive...
I'm always wondering what's on your mind, Holmes.
What the... So, we got this information and we're not going to press him about it? I mean, I guess that does let him know that we went through his stuff, but... Now what? Let me see. Can I draw some more conclusions? Special wagon. Prototype has many customers. Prototype has insurance. That's not connected? Chesterfield telegram. How do I unselect that? Deselect. No trace of the train. Is that? That's not related. Special wagon. What did it say again? Chesterfield station master reported by telegram the arrival and departure of the vanished train. How is that not connected to no traces of the train? Whatever. Vanished train was carrying a... Okay, yeah. Okay, there we go. Robinson is a victim? Cap. No, he's not. The loss of the machine is a disaster for Mr. Robinson. Even though he planned this fraud, he has lost far more than he could gain. The insurance will not cover the total cost of the prototype. Okay, well, so then that is what I initially was thinking. I don't know if I would call him a victim, though, because dude was running a scam. You know? So that's my clues here. Can I also connect that? Perfect. Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. The loss of the prototype will bring a lot of easy money to Mr. Robinson thanks to the insurance and multiple fraudulent exclusive contracts. There we go. There we go. That's what I wanted. And somehow these are not connected, so I guess we're going to continue anyway. But maybe now we can press them. That we've connected those dots more and more, you know, legitimately.
I will not move from here until I receive my refund.
Okay, so game, you tell me, what are we doing here? Prototype insurance policy, we know that. Telegram from... Oh yeah, I guess that's where we're going next. It's Chesterfield. Alright. I do want to explore a little bit and see if there's anything else to see. The warehouse is probably going to have a lot of the same stuff, but I mean, to be fair, if I didn't explore, I wouldn't have found the insurance policy, so it's definitely worth having a look around. Alright, there's one more building at the end here, so let me go check that out, and then we'll see what else there is to it. Can I talk to you? Nah. He's deep in thought. Can't disrupt him. Alright, what we got here? What does it say? I guess just like the main... Oh, yeah. Alright, well, then that is everything that we can explore here. Doesn't appear to be anything on the tracks. So, you know, whatever went down definitely went down at the other station. Not here. Alright. Onward to Chesterfield. Hopefully I didn't leave there prematurely, but, you know, I guess we'll find that out soon enough. nothing of importance in here. That I can tell anyway.
This bin is full of empty bottles.
Why did Watson narrate that? Wait.
A fishing advertisement.
You okay? Oh, here we go. Morse
I
code
had
alphabet.
thought that all station masters knew the Morse code, but apparently not.
I mean, what's wrong with having a little cheat sheet? You know? Oh, this man's is out of it. I'm just gonna assume that you are tired though, and not like inebriated.
How could he fall asleep at work like this? Excuse me, sir. Wake up. Ah.
Dang,
his
get out the
breath.
man's face.
He must have swallowed half a distillery.
Okay, nah,
And
them
that
bottles is from him.
explains the how.
By his sleeping off the alcohol, you mean?
Watson,
Wake
please.
up, please,
Huh.
sir.
What? The 18-hour 72 train has arrived?
Good day to you. We are investigating the disappearance of last night's train, and we should like to ask you a few questions.
Can we trust any of his responses?
Were there any passengers who got off that particular train at your station last night?
No, nobody, it seems to me. Although I did not leave my office, so...
No doubt you were very busy.
You don't say. You can't ever get any peace around here. Now you have to send a telegram each time a train arrives and departs.
This man is gone. I mean, just look at him. Clean clothes. Married. What we got there? Alcohol flask, no surprise there. Fishing line. I extra trust his answers. Actually, man is way too drunk to think up lies. Spoons, you may have a point about that, but also, I don't know. I mean, just is he gonna remember things? That's my concern.
Bridlington showed me a strange telegram that he received from you last night. It concerned the train, but it was barely comprehensible.
What? He's a fastidious little twerp, that Bertram. I remember everything quite clearly. It was
Maybe
late,
I'm wrong.
and I was tired, but I did my work. So what? There's no need to be so petty.
I clearly remember that train, bro. You are wasted. Look at you. You can't. You're so unsteady. Kobe says, "I know full well that's an alcohol blush, 100%."
You were not tired, you were inebriated.
Yup.
Tell me the truth now, or I shall not hesitate to document your state in my report.
My friend means that you will end up by being sacked from your position.
All right. So I was drunk. I don't remember all of yesterday, to be truthful to you. Please don't go harsh on me.
Holmes, this man has consumed a considerable amount of alcohol.
True.
He's not entirely helpless yet, but...
It will not be long before he is. Obviously, his testimony cannot be trusted.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna talk to him anyway.
Will I ever get any peace?
Alright. Ben's drinking. The Chesterfield station master has been drinking. He was very drunk yesterday. Mr. Rookie station master. Alright, let's look at these clues again. That's not what that is. Chesterfield railway station should be carefully examined. I mean, yeah, because I can't ask him about it. I gotta see for myself. By this passenger's hands and clothes, he appears to be a specialized worker. He has no baggage and is alone. He is not traveling nor on vacation with his wife. He takes the train on a daily basis to get to work and back. In this event, he should be accustomed with the railway and be familiar with the station and his regular fellow passengers. Robinson is a wealthy man who holds a high position in society, clearly indicated by his expensive clothes and golden ring. His Australian hat and crocodile shoes may allow us to deduce that he is a foreigner who traveled to England. Most likely he is here due to a business trip. The station master of Bridlington is fairly young. He tries to keep his uniform clean, and he is attentive to his duties. Fresh ink stains upon the fingers of his right hand indicate that this young man has been writing a great deal. It seems that he has almost completed his education, and this is his first serious position. Okay, we knew that. Alright, so we've already, like, looked at a number of things. Let's see what else there is to see.
Locked. There is no sense in asking the station master to open it. We shall have to pick the lock.
I mean, we can't just ask him for the key. We don't need him to open it. Just pass the key over. Okay, yeah, that's not the route. That's not the route. That's really the only option, to be honest. Oh, but I have no clue what the middle looks like, so that's probably not helping my case. I can't see nothing. This is such a bad angle for this one. Whoa, whoa, it's a lot. Whoa. I got so much going on here. Where even? Alright, that should work. Bro, that's so crazy. But I can rotate all. So maybe. So now we know that. Oh, that isn't actually lined up. And there you go. All right. That one was funky.
These tools were used quite recently. They are still muddy. We should ask about them.
All right. Oh.
Railway post bags.
All right. Let's list everything in here. What you got in the warehouse? More liquor bottles. Perfect.
A handcar wheelbase. Interesting. It appears that elements of the same construction were scattered everywhere. Watson, please tell me, do you believe in magic?
Of course not, Holmes.
Then you are of the opinion that a train cannot simply disappear.
Well, we both know that that is obvious. Why are you asking such peculiar questions?
A little patience, Watson. You will understand my point quite soon. So, are you quite certain that you saw the train at Evesham
Bro,
Station?
is he looking at us?
Yes, of course. We saw it coming. The headlights, and heard the whistle.
But that is it. We didn't see the train itself.
But... Oh, Holmes, I'm a little confused.
Well, so Watson says we heard the whistle. We did see the lights, but I don't remember there actually being a whistle. And they did point out even at the time Like, there was no, like, usual, like, train sounds. You know what I mean?
I'm always wondering what's on your mind, Holmes.
Like, you didn't really hear anything of, like, the mechanisms that work, right? And we're talking about trains of this era, right? So they weren't quiet. Not the trains are really quiet now, but, like, they'd be loud. You know what I mean? So, spare parts of a hand car. Is this connected? Okay. The train passed through Chesterfield station despite our being unsure if the station master sent the report. The train never passed through Chesterfield station. The station master was drunk and his testimony seems unreliable. He could have sent the report without witnessing the train. He absolutely could have sent the report without witnessing the train. 100%. I don't think this is related. Oh, it is related. Okay. The dismantled handcar seems directly connected to our quote-unquote mystery. Reconstruct the handcar to see if it can imitate the vanished train. Train said choo-choo, but not chugga-chugga. Exactly. The important parts of the train were not there. Okay, well, so let's ask. No, it's in the ticket office, I think, right? Yeah. So let's ask him first. You know, we'll press him first.
A telegraph. You have quite a number of dirty tools lying around here.
Ah, yes. Well, thank you for reminding me. I should clean them. Although, might be easier to put them outside. Seems it might start raining soon.
This guy sucks.
I meant, what were they used for?
Some workers come here and borrowed them from me. They wanted to lift the edge of the railway to one of the stations on the line, so that
Excuse
the
me?
water wouldn't come in too close.
Who were these workers?
Well, they didn't seem to be from the company, but they was fine lads.
Are
They
you
invited
kidding
me
me?
to share a drink. And whatever it was, it had a kick to it. They wasn't English. No, I don't believe so. But see, they knew just what a man needed to brighten up his dull evening.
I maintain this guy sucks. They were not from the railway company. They just offered you a drink and you said, shh, my guys.
I should use the appropriate object here.
Okay, am I? Put it on the other side. Put it on the other side.
I should use the appropriate object
Well,
here.
yeah, but like put it on the. Can I do that? Nothing's highlighting, so I'm not sure if it'll let me. I'm gonna put that back for now.
I should use the appropriate object here.
Oh, okay, sir, I get it, but like,
I should use.
tell me where.
I should.
I feel like only 2 things are popping up. Can I? Oh, okay, there we go. I was like, bro, this ain't adding up. There we go. Small gear. All right. All right. Let me flip it around again.
I should use.
And don't connect to the wooden base?
I should use. I should use.
Is that okay? Maybe this is it up here. There we go. Oh, okay. Okay.
So, now here we have the fake train that we saw approaching Evesham station last night.
Doesn't look much like a train to me.
Be patient, Watson. I haven't finished yet. Try using your imagination. Our train requires only a headlight and a steam whistle.
I love how much of like their back and forth is just like, Watson, consider this, and Watson being like, bro, that don't make sense, and Sherlock being like, God, I like, are they even friends? Go ahead and get that headlight, and then we needed a whistle.
I need something long for the headlight to be attached.
Okay. Let me see if there's something else I can pull from in here. There we go.
The long pole is now attached. It will allow us to connect the headlight.
Right.
The headlight is attached. The steam whistle is now connected.
There doesn't really need to be
What
3
can we
separate
do
steps.
to make the steam whistle work?
It is elementary, my dear Watson.
He said the
We
thing.
shall need a fire extinguisher.
A fire extinguisher. Oh, there you go.
The fire extinguisher. Now let us see what we have here. The steam whistle is ready to be used.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we saw. That's what we
Watson,
saw.
I do believe that we have created an exact replica of the train that vanished in front of us last night. The criminal mind can be most inventive. I am somewhat in awe.
So, such a thing is possible. If someone went to all the trouble of creating this fake train, then it was surely with the intention of stealing the real one.
Ah, Watson, you should not jump to conclusions. In fact, this does not tell us very much at all, except that the train did not evaporate into thin air.
Although you half suspected it.
Huh. At any rate, we now need to find where the real train might be hidden. I suggest we use my archives to find a more detailed map of our surroundings.
Well, I hope that justifies our having to load your massive archive suitcase onto the cab. It made us extremely unpopular with our driver.
There you go. Fake train, spare parts. The train never reached Evesham. It disappeared earlier and was faked by somebody using a handcar and spare train parts from Chesterfield station. Yeah, I mean, that makes all the sense in the world to me. Alright, it sounds like we're going to our archives. Which, wait, what was that? No, we already checked that. Wait. Wait, is it not in the... Oh, okay, there we go. I was about to say.
Now we have two maps. We must combine them properly.
Wait. Trying to find like a good marker that even like... Oh, there it goes. Is that not it? That looks right to me. I mean, this entire part on the left-hand side is correct. Like, it's lining up. I feel like that should be If I exit, is that... Okay, no. Is this... Oh.
Here it is. There is a side branch to the railway. Its first switch
There were just
is
two
located
very identical
between Bridlington and
sections.
Chesterfield stations. There is one more station to be visited. It is located between Chesterfield and Evesham, and there should be a side railway to the nearby quarry. There is a small section of a railway at the end of Evesham station.
A fake train. Ha! What a clever and devilish trick.
Alright, well. Whoops. The plot thickens. Alright, now let's see. Should be able to use my... Well, I guess the map doesn't really tell me where I am in relation to what I'm seeing. But maybe I can walk this way now? Is that what that means? Nope. Sure isn't. Is this always here? And if so, I wonder, would it have let me venture over this way even if... You know what I'm saying?
There was a building here not so long ago.
But I don't understand, Holmes. Why would anyone destroy the shed in such a manner?
It was disassembled in great haste. It is most odd.
Interesting. Multiple braces, huh? These are horse hooves. Right, are we not gonna, like, acknowledge those? There we go.
Traces. Let's take a closer look. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here.
Maybe the full width.
The distance between the tracks is about 6 feet 7 inches. The vehicle would have been heavy, as these tracks are quite deep. These traces are relatively fresh and were made by a large truck loaded with materials.
All right. There's a disassembled warehouse near Evesham and deep traces left by a large truck with the... Yeah, I mean, we just read that part. Okay. Anything else to observe? All right, I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna question if they know anything about it. Or I guess I don't have to go inside. He's out here. Hey man, you know anything about this shed?
It appears that there was a small warehouse near your station and that it was disassembled. Why is that?
It was burgled overnight about 2 weeks ago. The police have already started their investigation, but I doubt that they'll find anything.
What was inside the warehouse?
Nothing of value. A few 100 feet of standby rails and some spare railway parts. But it wouldn't be easy to steal all of that. Why would anyone want to?
See you later, my good man.
I mean, perhaps because they were trying to steal an entire train.
A fake train.
Alright. I'm not gonna talk to Watson anymore. He's not, adding anything to the conversation. Doncaster Station. Why does it feel more bleak over here?
I'm always wondering what's on.
I'm not talking to you, I'm trying to open the door. Okay, well,
Funny character. He looks anxious.
where'd he go?
And he is not an Englishman. This scent is familiar to me, but in order to recognize it, I must combine my associations into one picture.
Brother, if I swear if this looks like what I think it's gonna be. Okay, maybe I don't know what that is. Oh, maybe that. Well, it seemed close. Oh, I see now. It doesn't need to be exact, it just needs to be close enough. Is that really not it? Because it's not, I don't think it's from this side. It's definitely not from this side. There we go.
A greenish-brown cigar with a strong aroma, a hint of peppermint. Ricardo.
You already know the name of this man? Holmes, you amaze me.
No, Watson, I refer to the cigar. It is a Ricardo Turrent, a Mexican cigar of an excellent quality. Quite an expensive one, too.
Now, maybe it's just me, but like, did it need to be a sombrero? I don't know what it would have been otherwise. I just, you know, a little interested.
This ashtray is full of ash and cigar stubs.
Those Chilean swine, they think they can snatch the future of our company from under our noses. We must not allow it to happen.
Apparently, there was a conflict between the Mexicans and the Chileans. This ashtray is full of a greenish-brown cigar with a strong... These ashes and cigar stubs are similar to the one that we found on the floor. Some of the stubs were recently smoked. There are others that appear fairly old.
That means that the fellow spent several days here. Judging by his clothes, he's hardly a traveler or a tramp.
Well concluded, my dear fellow. A man who smoked the Ricardo brand of Mexican cigar spent several long days at Doncaster Station.
Okay. We got anything else of note in here? Seems like no. We got a who runs this station? Anybody? Was it the guy who left?
Newspaper articles on horse racing. Hurdle, steeplechase, and flat racing. He is a true enthusiast, Holmes.
Betting slips for horse racing. The sums are quite impressive.
It can be an expensive vice. This man had probably used all his savings.
Alright.
A telegraph.
Alright, I think that's everything from in here, so... Alright, we're on the chase. Let's go ahead and find this man.
Holmes, look. There's a flooded area over here.
I believe that the flooded area might be worth checking.
Okay. Oh, there's our station master. But let's check this out. Okay, or not. Okay. Maybe that's just something else we asked Buddy over here about.
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is Dr. John Watson. We are investigating the case of the vanished train.
Is that so? Well, good day, gentlemen. I am Mr. Duff, the station master of this station. I'll be happy to help you in any way I can, but there's not much that I can tell you about last night.
I didn't... Wait. I think all we did was introduce ourselves, right? I don't think we mentioned anything about last night. Not yet. Ring mark. No watch. Oh. Are you an imposter? Let's start with the flooded area, I
It
guess.
appears that you may be at risk of some flooding along the line here.
You mean that the whole bloody lake is at our feet?
Quite so. But it is strange, because according to my map, there should be a quarry here, and behind that, the lake.
How should I know? I only arrived here a few months ago.
And where did you work before that?
Well, I was working in Nottingham, but I asked for a quieter place, so they transferred me here. Life is cheaper. I can't really complain.
Did any passengers leave or board the train last night?
No. I saw no one as usual. I reported the train's passage by telegraph. Just the same as all the other nights.
I observe that you are a gambling man, Mr. Duff. You had hoped that your relocation to this small town might have helped ease your addiction, but it was not to be.
I beg your pardon? Addiction to what?
I just said... Well, I don't think I just said gambling addiction. I guess I didn't really... Anyway.
We found a number of horse racing tickets inside your office. Well, we all have our weaknesses. An expensive obsession, surely, for a station master.
It is none of your business. I occasionally attend the races with my colleagues. And anyway, that's my private life.
Alright, fair enough. What do
There
you know
was a
about that dude who
gentleman
just ran
of
out?
Mexican origin, I believe, in the waiting room. Did you notice him?
What? A Mexican? Here in the back of beyond? Are you quite sure about that?
Goodbye, sir. It is obvious that we cannot inspect the quarry. Instead, we can check the beach area around the flooded lake.
Why did he say a Mexican? Like we are talking about a mythical being. I didn't mean to do that. I mean, I was under the impression that this was the beached area that he was talking about, but maybe not. Because I can't walk over to the sides. Okay. me see. There's a large flooded area near the Doncaster station and Old Quarry. Inspect the beach area around the... Alright, well, let's keep investigating. We'll come back. I'm pretty sure that is the area. Maybe I need to grab something first before I can head over that way. I would like to know where the guy ran off to, because I don't feel like there's anywhere you could go. I guess he could have just taken off on foot, but... Oh, maybe I already came through here. Oh no, this is all still part of the same building. Yeah, okay, I'm positive that the area I was at, that's where I need to be, and that's where I need to investigate. Why was it not highlighting anything? Because it doesn't look like there's anything else in here that is worth our attention. What do you want me to do, game? There don't appear to be any, like... Well, what is that? Is that anything? Forgot this game had a first-person mode.
A fake?
Okay, yeah. Definitely done talking to him, because he's not helpful.
You'll find nothing interesting here, I'm afraid.
Yeah, so you say. Can't grab the shovel. Have I been in here?
Railway post bags.
Oh, there you go.
This post bag belongs to the station master.
Letter to a lawyer, you say? Corwell Advocate Agency, Main Road, BR6 9HJ, Bromley, London. In reply to your last warning letter, I wish to assure you that I shall soon honor all of the latest installments that I need to pay according to my debts. Yours faithfully, Edward Duff. Letter to wife.
The station master appears to have found himself in some financial trouble.
Okay, there it goes. 7 Alpine Street, Basford, Nottinghamshire. My darling, I asked you to trust me this time. I shall soon have more than enough money to repay the house mortgage. It's only a matter of days. You may continue living in the house without me since that is your wish. Seems like you might be in on this potential train scam / disappearance.
You'll find nothing interesting here, I'm afraid.
We're not gonna press him about... Okay, let me see what the clues say. Maybe I'm... Hold on. Stolen rail track. Doncaster... Is that related? Okay, cool. The train passed through Doncaster Station. The station master reported it. The train never passed through Doncaster Station. The station master lied and sent a false report. Perhaps he was bribed with the money he desperately needed. That's where I'm leaning. That's where I'm leaning. What? Well, then there's nothing to connect it to. And y'all don't seem to want to let me explore the flooded quarry, even though you said to come over this way. Can I talk to him now? That I have like an accusation to put forth?
You'll find nothing interesting here, I'm afraid.
Hey, yo. Inspect the beach area around the lake. Is it? Oh. Oh. Well. That's my fault, y'all. That's my fault. This one's on me.
Here we are at the beach that is located near the quarry and Doncaster Station. It doesn't look like a very good place to rest.
Heavy
These
vehicle
traces were made by a carriage. Look. The vehicle pressed this stone into the ground. It would have been quite heavy.
Is it going to line up with what we saw?
The distance between the tracks is about 6 feet 7 inches.
Sure does.
The vehicle would have been heavy, as these tracks are quite deep.
Yeah, these are all the same descriptions as the other
These traces
one.
are relatively fresh and were made by a large truck loaded with materials. The traces found at the disassembled shed near Evesham and at the lake were from the same vehicle.
Alright. Y'all think there's anything over that way? Probably just leads all back to the same thing. Yeah, okay. Not a separate path, just... or a separate area, rather, just a different path. Nah, but we definitely got some banditos.
This place was abandoned fairly recently. Observing the coastline and the moored boats, we are able to see that the lake's water level dropped. The lake has flooded the quarry. The dam was probably breached.
But what does that mean? Las Zarpas.
A label with the name Las Zarpas.
Alright, so that was actually the last thing we need to do here. Alright, so let's see, back to our to-do list. Examine the side railway branch that begins at the railway switch. Examine the side railway branch that leads to the quarry at the station located between Chesterfield and Evesham. Okay. So... I want to go back to Evesham real quick. I'm gonna do that one first, and then we'll go to the railway switch, because I feel like Examine the side railway branch that leads to the quarry at the station located between. Okay, hopefully I'm going to the right thing. Though, I guess that wouldn't make sense, because this isn't really, like, between. This is an offshoot. So maybe this wasn't where it was saying to go. Because we've already examined this. Unless it's going to let me go through here. Oh,
This road should lead to the town of Evesham.
okay, are we gonna do anything with that information? me talk to you one more time, see if you say anything different, and if not, then...
The entire train has disappeared. It's a disaster.
Well, it was something new, just not helpful. Alright, examine the side railway branch that leads to the quarry at the station located between Chesterfield and Evesham. Oh wait, maybe I can go to that area now. Maybe that's what that means. It's not what that meant. Okay. Well, that's fine. That's fine. We're just gonna go to the other place. I was hoping to get all the information I needed.
Mines. This is interesting.
Before I came here, because I feel like there's gonna be a lot. Oh. Okay, went the wrong way.
The switch is rusted, but it still works.
Okay. Can I go this way? Oh wait, the tracks. The tracks. Hold on. Stop. Can you... Are these not tracks? Oh, there are tracks. Oh, good lord. Okay. I mean, that just takes me there. Oh, okay, here we go.
It would be quite possible for someone to redirect the train towards the mines.
Now the mines are unlocked. See, I want to get this other thing first, because now we gotta examine the mines. Examine the side railway branch that leads to the quarry at the station located between Chesterfield and Evesham. Is that not this one? Because also notice, because there were other pins that they added, and this one is still here. So it has to be that I haven't done what I need to do here yet. Not everything. And I refuse to believe that it doesn't have something to do with this. So this will just send me... Yeah, I figured. Move, Watson. I mean, there are no tracks. There are no, like... I feel like I'm losing my mind, bro. Dang, why are these tracks so rickety? Oh. Oh!
This railway branch should lead to the quarry. Let us take a look.
Okay, this one wasn't my fault, because, like, why would I have known this was over here?
The railway ends here. That is strange.
Well, you see all the water. Where else was it supposed to go? Was that it? Was not it?
A fake.
Okay. I know I keep saying I'm not gonna talk to him anymore, but it's like the hope is that, well, maybe I talk back to the dude. Can he tell me something about it? Like why the tracks just stop? Oh, there's just more here. Okay.
The rail is rusted and looks old, but the railway is still usable. The rail is rusted.
Train submarine combo.
The switch is rusted, but it still works.
Alright, well, that's all we need to do apparently. Old railway to the quarry. Quarry is flooded. The train could have been sunk in the flooded quarry at Doncaster station. The train cannot be sunk in the flooded quarry because the old railway that leads there is missing some rails. I don't think that means that it couldn't be sunk, because if it was switched, it would have just ridden off the rails and into the water. So it could be sunk. That's what I'm gonna mark. It very much could be. I wasn't done with the clues. Old railway to the quarry, stolen rail track. Somebody stole the rails to temporarily cover the missing section of the old railway to the flooded quarry. Okay. Special transport. Is that... No. Alright. We got so many, like, threads. But nothing is really looking tangible just yet. So, time to head to the mines. It always goes back to the mines.
Here are the mines, Holmes. They appear to be abandoned. This is an administrative panel. See what it says.
Watson, you are a gentleman, and gentlemen tend to carry handkerchiefs.
You are not
Might
cleaning this
I
with a
borrow
handkerchief.
Yours?
And where is your own?
I haven't the faintest idea.
Very well. Here it is.
Like, you got no solution on here? WEA Coal Company. Do you really need me to... We see all the letters, though. Thank you. Wait. Okay, I was gonna say... is this stuck?
WEA Coal. These mines belong to them.
Nice. These don't look as wide.
Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here.
I mean...
Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here.
I feel like, what is this not what you want, bro?
The distance between the
Okay.
tracks is about 4 feet 8 inches.
Is that not what I did? Is that not what I did?
A lightly loaded vehicle came this way. There is a wooden beam lying on the rails. A small vehicle with wooden beams went down this way.
Okay. Can I go this way? Nope.
This mine has completely collapsed, Holmes.
It is curious, but to be truthful, I am not entirely surprised.
It's difficult to follow you, Holmes.
Alright, this doesn't seem to matter. Anything that's up here. Can I go down this way? No. I'd also like to think when Watson was like, it's hard to follow you. He meant just like literally, it's like you're traversing terrain I can't, you know, maneuver through.
This is an unusual kind of paper, stiff and dry. It was used for a specific purpose. Let us look inside.
Whoa, what is
Sawdust.
Oh, okay.
I am almost certain it is a... Watson, could you assist, please? Do you have your pistol? Good. Fire at this package.
I was thinking it was, you know what I'm saying? So I thought it might be a little different type of package. Oh my god. Crazy.
Dynamite.
Mines were blasted. The mines were collapsed to hide the train. Dynamite was used after the train was moved inside. The mines were collapsed with dynamite. Somebody wanted to close them intentionally. I mean, given the like what we're tracking, I would assume concealment. Unless there's more around here to investigate that could oh, what's this?
Someone removed these screws, most probably to take down the rails. A few feet of the rails have been dismantled.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stay with concealment. That seems right based on that. Bro, there's so many clues in this one. Somebody stole the rails to temporarily cover the missing section of the old railway to the flooded quarry. Somebody stole the rails to temporarily cover the missing section of the railway into the mines. I feel like the mines are more likely just because... Like, I don't think the train is in the quarry. Because also, like, unless the train master is in on it, I just feel like I don't know, you'd hear that, right? Like, if a train ran off the rails into the water, I feel like you would hear that. Is there nothing in here? That's interesting. There's a sound it keeps making though. What's that about? You know what I mean? Like, the latest Final Destination. Now, Kobe. Without saying too much, like, is that a because I haven't seen it. Is that a reference, bro?
This box must be the safe.
Because let me find out they got some train. Bro, they love their lock picking in this mission. And they're getting crazier, because what is this? Okay, here we go. You go there. Maybe more like that. I want to move everything so I can see. Oh, this is, I guess, just like a panel to let us through. Let's see what's going on there. Okay, boom. Alright, what are we missing? Alright, yeah, because this is not connected in the slightest. Okay. Gotta watch the movie to find out. Man, you know what? Bet it up. I will check it out for
The
myself.
Mexican company Caracal and the Chilean Barcazas both want to buy the mines. I need more information. Perhaps Mycroft could help.
You're gonna hit up your brother? New security instructions. We inform you that that representatives of the Barcazas group are granted free access from now on. This company is the future owner of the mines. Also, starting from today, a no trespassing rule is upheld against any representative of the Caracal consortium. The preliminary contract of sale has been cancelled. Do not provide any explanation. This information is confidential.
Watson, it seems that both South American companies were involved in the purchase of the mine.
The man at Doncaster who flared our approach, he smokes Mexican cigars. Perhaps...
Yes, Watson. We should certainly speak with him.
Is he not, like, long gone at this point? We done traveled somewhere everywhere. Y'all really think he's still there? But it now feels like maybe the mines could have been closed as like a bit of revenge. Maybe they were upset because they were like, oh, you're not going to sell it to us now. So, I should have checked the archives a long time ago. Alright, first electric railway opens.
My search should be focused upon the name.
My fault, bro. My fault. Don't do that. Oh wait. Encyclopedias. Oh, there we go. The Las Zarpas barges are leaders in heavy goods transportation. The Las Zarpas label belongs to the Mexican consortium Caracal, who covers shipping, electricity services, and mining.
Here it is.
Okay, and that was at the beach where that little base camp was. I'm gonna go back to Doncaster, because that's where we saw him at, but perhaps we venture back to the beach if he's not here, because maybe that's where his base camp is. Maybe that's where he ran off to. Let me just check in. Oh, is he back in here?
Please, sir, we would ask you not to leave. We have some questions.
Are you the police?
No, we are employed by the railway company. We are collecting witness statements about the train that disappeared last night.
Lo siento, I'm in a hurry.
Really? It seemed that you were waiting here for someone. Could you tell us if you were at the station last night?
No, I just arrived from South America.
A formidable journey, no doubt. Which country are you from?
De Chile.
Smart clothes. Strong build. Martial arts. How do you... Expensive cigar. Oh, well, I see the knuckles now. Maybe that's what it was. Excuse me. I missed something. Oh, here we go. That was so subtle. I thought you were Mexican.
Chile? But you are Mexican.
No, you are wrong. Why would you think I'm Mexican?
Because of your cigars.
See, cigarrillos. So what?
Those cigars are the Ricardo brand, from Mexico. It is quite impossible to find them anywhere but there.
Pero not your business.
This Spanglish is killing me, I'm not gonna lie.
I don't suppose that you are on vacation. What business brought you here?
I was to meet my fellow compañeros, who were due to arrive yesterday. They were on that damn train. I will stay here and hope that the authorities find them, or their bodies. It's now my responsibility to repatriate them.
Who authorized you to do that?
The company I work for.
Could you tell me the name of the company?
It's not your concern.
And what is your name?
Enough questions. Buenas tardes.
Not a very friendly man, and
just
he
told
is
man
lying. He said that he just arrived, but we know that he has been here for several days.
Just tell him, just throw a few words in here and there. Now Watson.
All these trains and railway stations, Chileans, Mexicans, and Robinson with his prototype. Holmes, I'm utterly lost.
You know, Watson, me too. Me too. What's my next objective? Use the telegraph to discover more about the WEA coal company. Like the one here? Okay, there you go.
I asked Mycroft to find out some information on the WEA Coal Company. Here is his reply, and it is an interesting one.
There are two companies, the Chilean... Wait. No, that's what I already read, I think. Well, no, that's the guy just mad. You may conclude that he is financially wealthy. The strong smell of tobacco surrounds him, and his breathing is harsh, indicating that he has been smoking heavily for the past few days. The backs of his hands are red and calloused, the sign of a man who is well practiced in the martial arts. Oh no, this is what he's saying. Okay, there are two companies, the Chilean Barcazas and the Mexican Caracal. Both wanted to purchase the WEA coal mines. The Mexican Caracal consortium had established an initial deal and had prepared all the papers. However, the Chilean Barcazas group, aided by their influential connections, managed to snatch the concluding deal for the mines. Bro, we were supposed to be figuring out this ghost train, and we done, like... How did we get here? Suspicious Mexican at Doncaster. What does this other one say? Caracal have barges. Well, I'm assuming this one is connected. Held no grudge against the Chileans. Business is business after all. No. The Mexicans had recently utilized barges at the lake, probably to transport something very heavy. The Mexican Caracal Company held a grudge against the Chilean Barcazas group, as the Chileans were favored for purchasing the WEA coal mines despite the Mexicans' preliminary sales contract. Yeah, I mean, that seems feasible. Now, y'all. Okay, I guess we gotta connect some dots. So with this, because there's so many more layers than I anticipated, I am going to backtrack. I think Robinson is a victim. He is not a good guy, it seems, but I don't think he's actually behind this. It seems like there were indeed other parties involved. The Chileans stay on the train was just a coincidence. The train conductor overlooked them. Well, I said it. Well, so now seems like that could have been on purpose to sabotage them. When train passed through Chesterfield station, despite our being unsure if the station master sent the report, Miss Chesterfield, the train never passed through. Well, I mean, I don't think he necessarily did anything on purpose, so I'm gonna switch that out. Railway to the quarry. Somebody stole the rails to temporarily cover the missing section of the old railway to the. And so this would make sense. They covered this one so that it couldn't go to the quarry. Is that... Wait, somebody stole the rails to temporarily cover the missing section of the railway into the mines. No, I think we still want that one, because it's definitely about the mines. And that seems... Alright. Could be sunk. The train cannot be sunk in the flood area because the overrate that... Well, yeah, and it was missing some rails, so we do know that. And then I'm gonna put this now. I thought they would connect, but they didn't. Concealment, what is this? The mines were collapsed to hide the train. Dynamite was used after the train was moved. The mines were collapsed with dynamite. Somebody wanted to close them intentionally. So I'm gonna say sabotage now. The train passed through Doncaster station. The station master reported it. The train never passed through Doncaster station. The station master lied and sent a false report. I don't think he's involved either necessarily. Vanished earlier. The train reached Evesham and disappeared earlier. Never reached, and it was faked by some. Yeah. Which, by this logic, would be like the Mexicans organized the Chileans stay on the train. That is why the controller removed all of the passengers except for the Chileans. Yeah. So it was a trap. I feel like there should be more to this. And so that maybe actually would make more sense. This is just a fact. And mines were collapsed with dynamite. Somebody wanted to close them intentionally. No, so we do want this one. Just to hide the train. Cannot be sunk. I'm going to keep that on. The barges, I guess, is just another fact. Well, see, that gets closer, but then it's not... No, because that's... Oh. The train is still under the collapsed mines. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. All right, boom. There we go. It took a minute, but we got there. We got there. What if I put could be sunk? Does that connect these two? Oh, nope. That just ruined everything. Please put it back. There we go. All right. Mexicans sealed in Chileans. It was carefully planned murder. The Mexicans killed the Chileans and sealed the train underneath the collapsed mines to hide their crime. Blind justice. The Mexicans' inhumanity towards the Chileans has cost many lives. We must act quickly, contact Lestrade, and allow the police to perform their loud and swift justice, even at the risk of international conflict. Political game. A criminal organization such as this cannot be confronted directly. It requires a delicate approach. Give Mycroft the chance to resolve the conflict, even though it might be protracted and turned to his own advantage. Well, no, they definitely did it. I feel like that's a fact at this point. Because nothing else really tracks. Now, given the circumstances, I feel like X maybe makes the most sense. Because also, I don't know, like, I mean, it's talking about the international conflict, like, that could be problematic, especially because we don't have, like, we have a lot of evidence, but we don't have proof, and without being able to get into the mine to confirm that the train is in there, I don't know that blind justice would really make the most sense, so, I think I'm gonna go X. Unless chat, y'all, you feel any different? I feel like X makes sense. Those are my thoughts. Because I definitely don't think there's any use in continuing the investigation. I think we got everything we need. And I do definitely feel like they did it. However, I don't think the blind justice approach really makes the most sense. Yeah, I'm gonna go X. That's what we're doing. That's what I'm feeling.
Then the case is solved, Holmes. What do you intend to do?
Well, I shall require assistance for the arrests. There were accomplices.
Ah, but I know that look. You have your own ideas. What are they, Holmes?
On the one hand, we have the local constabulary and advice from our friend Lestrade. The problem we have there is that the authorities seem to be incapable of acting quietly. They rely on brute force.
I think
it could result in an international scandal. Our other option is Brother Mycroft and his tedious political games. He will locate the guilty parties without any trouble.
Yeah, I mean...
But it will be a long and drawn-out process, and possibly with some compromise that will be to Mycroft's benefit.
I mean, dude...
But I think I'd prefer to give Mycroft a chance. We should overlook our personal differences on this occasion.
That's what I'm
saying.
saying.
Let's go home, then. I'd like to begin writing a draft of this story.
No, I did not say that we had finished here yet.
Well, all right. What did I miss?
Watson, we know that the Barcazas Company directors were trapped under the collapsed mines, along with the train and Robinson's prototype. But we still need to corner the guilty party.
But how do you intend to prove... Oh, no. Please don't tell me we have to dig out the mines.
Huh. You may rest assured that I have a far better idea. We have only to use our corrupt Doncaster station master as bait. He will unwittingly trap our Mexican friend.
Of course, you already had a plan. I shall follow you, Holmes.
I'll be honest, I thought that was it. I thought we were just
well,
gonna, you know...
the case is solved, and we shall be heading home.
Okay.
And may we have 2 tickets to London, please?
Right away. Wait a minute. You've solved the case?
In a manner of speaking, can you believe that the rescue service miraculously saved one of the Chileans who were on board the train? The police have ordered his immediate escort to London on the next train.
He pulled through, then? He's alive?
Yes, by extreme good fortune. His condition is quite serious, and the method of transportation has its risk, but he will be held securely by the doctor and police officers. The gentleman carries some vital information on this case. I am sure of it.
Ah, really?
Your station will be famous, Mr. Duff. The journalists will be here before you know it. Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
You okay? Oh? The fake train.
Gentlemen, you are under arrest.
Oh, never mind, that was...
Caramba! You traitor! You double-crossed me!
Hey, yo. Wait. Oh, I. Dang it! Can I go back? Can I go? Yeah, I do think so. So you know how most shooters have the right trigger. Fire the. I thought. Now how do I? Okay. Cause the A button makes the most sense. Sure.
Good shot, Watson. I always knew you were a talented marksman.
I didn't
How do you
want
let him
another
die?
life
Not
lost
intentionally,
in this case.
Spoons. I just was thinking
Oh
of
my
different game
God.
mechanics.
I thought I was a dead man.
You shouldn't be so glad about it. You'll be up before the judge.
Your testimony will be of great importance to the investigation. I would remind you that your cooperation will be the best way to ease your sentence. By the way, Watson, would you be so kind as to give me some shooting lessons later on?
Yes, but not in our sitting room, and not with you wearing a blindfold.
Good callback. So yeah, that was unintentional. Not only did he shoot the station master, I think he also turned and shot at Sherlock as well. I think he got both of them. So yeah, that was the bad ending. That was the bad ending for sure. All right, it was. Well, no, we already read all that. Yeah, I'm gonna accept the decision. I'm not checking nothing. You're about to finish the case. The save files for this case will be removed. Press no if no. We locking in. Case statistics. People solve the case the same way. People made the same moral choice. Personality ranking commiserative. Sure. Finish train case.
Holmes,
Is he sick?
what happened?
He poisoned.
I feel deathly.
And you look it. Let me examine you. Please don't tell me that you've returned to your old habits. The pupil is dilated. The temperature appears to be normal. I need to concentrate and count the heartbeats.
Measure pulse rate by counting the heartbeats for 10 seconds. Okay.
A weak pulse, around 50 beats per minute.
Finish 25 mini games and puzzles
But
without
you're
skipping.
dying, Holmes. Your pulse rate is dropping. We need to get you to the hospital immediately.
The antidote. Give it to me.
The antidote? You mean that you're poisoned?
Now. Please.
Here, drink it all. Don't tell me that you did this to yourself.
Hemlock and Datura. I was compelled to.
Holmes, imagine if I'd not returned home when I did. What might have happened?
I knew that you would.
Brother.
Mr. Holmes, Inspector Lestrade is here to see you.
Mr. Holmes is unable to see anyone at the moment. He is unwell.
No.
Good day, Inspector.
No.
Mr.
No.
Holmes,
It
I'm
does
glad
not
to
work
find
that
you here.
fast.
I need your help. This is a strange one. We have brought in 2 young bankers from the city, sons of lords, members of the chamber, and so on and so forth. They were found stranded in a rowing boat that was drifting on the Thames.
A romantic escapade with an unhappy ending, Lestrade.
What? Well, yes, they were both in the buff, but, what?
As I said,
And they were tied together.
you are lacking in imagination, Inspector.
Well, no, I'm not. Anyway, there was a banner flapping about in the boat with the RMS
don't-
Oceanic printed on it and signed by the
Gotta
many
be
men.
at this point.
The Oceanic. Isn't that the largest steamer ever built?
Yes. And these 2 young banker chaps are sons of the owners of the White Star Line, the company that built it. There are rumours of corruption.
I'm not interested in politics, Lestrade.
I'll keep it then. Here's another one that's a bit more complex and maybe to your liking. It's a murder, but we're unable to find any weapon. We haven't touched anything. It's at the Roman Baths in Strand Lane.
A murder, a vanishing weapon, the Roman Baths. That's for us. Watson, fetch your hat.
Alright. Well, y'all. It looks like we've got our next caper. However, that is where we're going to wrap it up for today. Hold on, we got an achievement. A little souvenir from the last case. We kept the train whistle. That's a good one. That's a good one. I thought this one was weird to keep because it was literally the murder weapon. Feel like you shouldn't be allowed to take that. But the whistle? That's fine. That's totally fine. I'm trying to move the. There we go. Anyway, y'all. That's gonna do it for this stream. So as always, thank you so much for spending some of your Sunday evening here with me. I hope you did enjoy. We're gonna from time to time come back, and do some more cases. This game is too fun. I don't know how long it is. We'll definitely continue to do the playthrough. Because I know that there's also a bunch of other Sherlock games. So depending on how we like the rest of this one, perhaps I'll venture into the other ones, and we'll just keep it going. I also don't even think this is the first one. I'm pretty sure this is maybe the third or fourth game. But yes, we will be back. That's all you need to know. So you can rest assured we will be continuing. And we'll kind of just run the same structure, a case per stream. They're pretty long, so I mean, I don't think I could really do more than one anyway, unless we just are killing it. I don't know, but they also seem to get more expansive anyway. So all that to say, thanks so much for your support. If you're not following the stream, go ahead and hit the follow button, hit the bell, so you know when we go live. Follow us over on YouTube. That's where we post the stream VODs and then the occasional YouTube exclusive video. Follow us on the social medias, and you'll stay up to date with what we're doing, when we're posting, all that good stuff. So yeah, until the next stream, take care.